This is Divine Messages Tarot. My name is Eileen. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this video finds you very well and you are filled with many blessings at this time. So you see I have 3 decks of cards here laid out. I just received these decks and I really think they're absolutely gorgeous cards. They're all different oracle decks. We have the Enchanted Blossoms, Gateway oracle cards, and then the Quantum oracle cards. And I just wanted to pull some cards and see what Spirit has to say to us at this time, and kind of dive into what energies are surrounding us. How are we being guided at this time? What challenges are we in at this time? So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to start off with the Quantum Oracle cards first. I'm going to give them a shuffle. I've already shuffled these once, but I'll go ahead and shuffle them again on camera so you guys can see. What does Spirit have to say to us at this time? Okay. We have Intention. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards. The Honoring, excuse me, the Honoring Path. So it seems like we have been doing the work enough to where people are recognizing what we're doing. We have a light that is beaming out of us, off of us at this time. As you can see, she is beaming a beautiful light. She looks like she is on stage. She has done a performance. She's worked hard. You see the flowers in her hand as a gift of gratitude for her work that she has performed. People honor her. So Spirit is trying to tell us that our intentions have been well received. Okay, I think that's 2 more cards. Yep. Oh, 3 more cards. No, sorry, too many. Honoring Path. Honoring Path. You see the red curtain behind her, which signifies royalty, the root chakra, things that are based in honor. I think there's a certain type of work that is being done at this time that is being honored. Okay, so we have the Loving Man. We will put this first and that second. Wow. So we have a female and then we have a male. The female has been honoring her path. She has been walking this path in royalty. She has been giving a performance of high honor. People recognize that she is of love and light. And then you go over here to the man, the loving man, who looks like he is ready to give an offer. He has been walking down a path. He has been given energy from up above, from the heavens. Make sure this is in focus. You can see he's in a place that he's very happy. He is joyous as he is coming to, I would say, the female. I deal, if you're familiar with my channel, I do a lot of twin flame readings, divine masculine, divine feminine. This would definitely represent those two, the feminine and the masculine. They both have definitely come down a long path, but the masculine has been walking this path, and it seems like he is in a very good place right now and is possibly ready to offer his love, his respect, pay homage to the female, to the divine feminine. You can take these messages how you want. If, this is a general reading. I do messages for mostly twin flames that are in separation. So, as you can see, the female here, she is looking the other direction. She's not looking at the masculine. So I don't believe that she is aware that he has been walking down a long path. He has been following his light. He's been following the divine guidance. And he's in a really good place at this time. Let's get another card. So we have deserving. So the female is now, as you see, she's looking at the masculine, and she's in a field of flowers, and she is also being shined upon from the heavens. And has a lot of butterflies around her, which signifies transformation. So she's transformed into this beautiful feminine who is feeling like she is deserving of the masculine's love. She's in a field of flowers, which is a sign of love and respect and growth and beauty. You see a beautiful castle in the background. Let's see here if she's holding the bouquet. It's a basket of flowers that she is holding at this time. But what is interesting here is that she is now looking at the masculine. So here she's honored her path, which would kind of be like the past. You know, she's honored her path. She has received much respect from her community. She is beaming light, but you see here she's not really looking at the masculine, as the masculine has been walking his path and doing his hard work, focusing on himself, and now he's in a place where he feels strong and happy and able to give the divine feminine the deserving energy that she is in right now. She deserves this love. She deserves this honor. She's transformed into a very beautiful woman consciously. And if you see, she's wearing yellow, which is the sign of intellectual energy. As you see, it's the consciousness card. The person that we're dealing with is the masculine. And her intention has been honored. She's been on an honoring path. Wow, that's beautiful. So let's go to the Denise Lynn's Gateway cards and build upon this. See what they have to say. Now, I've never used these before, so we're going to go ahead and give a shuffle. Oh, there's one. Let's see what we got here. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So there's a message coming. I would imagine there's a message coming from the Divine Masculine. Could be in the form of a text, a call, or you could directly see him in person. Could be through dreams. I had a dream of my Divine Masculine last night. It was quick, but what was said to me, which really resonates, I don't know if that resonates is the right word, But I will go ahead and express to you what I heard him say. I wanted him to text me. I said, we weren't able to talk at that time in my dream. There was a lot of people around, and he was kind of like coming and going. And we saw each other. We said hello, and we wanted to talk, but we couldn't, like I said. So I told him to text me. I said, please text me. You can call me or just text me. And he said, okay. And then he looked at me and said, there is still time. And that's been replaying in my head all day today for some reason. And so I don't know if that is a message for just me or maybe it's a message for everybody, because I tend to do readings for the collective, for twin flames that are in separation. So maybe that could resonate with you as well. Maybe give you a little hope if perhaps you've been finding yourself in a place where you have lost faith and lost hope. There is still time. So the second card we're going to pull, let's see what comes out. And here we go. Oh wow. Opening of love. My heart is open. So I really think the feminine has been on a path by herself, and it has been hard for her not to close her heart to her divine masculine because of the way the separation happened in the past, and she has just been honoring her own path. And that's okay, but sometimes, we have to be careful that we don't close our heart in the process of that, and open to ourselves to love, to the divine masculine, to the loving man. So it's interesting how these are all coming out. So the loving man, opening to love, my heart is open. So both the divine feminine and the divine masculine are probably in the same place. I believe that he is also opening himself to love as well. You can see that the heart is on fire. It feels a passion, a fire, that perhaps the divine masculine is feeling towards his feminine. He's feeling a fire in his heart for her. It's helping him open to what this energy and this connection is. He perhaps is wanting to converse with her, maybe text her, write her, and just tell her how he feels. Oh. Excuse me. And receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. So make sure that this is focused. Okay, so there's the divine feminine is being embraced with a lot of love right now. I think that she has been on this path by herself for quite some time, and perhaps she has lost faith in this connection. And I think that the spirit is trying to come through and remind her that she is being guided by the angels, and she deserves the love. As it says here, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Underneath are deserving. So she is understanding in her thoughts, in her consciousness, that she deserves this love. She has walked an honoring path. She has not strayed from, she has not been deceitful. She has not lied or any of those things. I think the loving man has been on a path to where he sees how much she deserves his love. I think he is, and it's making this passion, this connection that they both feel towards each other, but they haven't communicated it yet to that degree, is really setting their hearts afire. It's, you know, very emotional because you see the water right here. Okay. The last set of cards I have here are the Enchanted Blossoms. So, let's see what they have to say. What energy is wanting to come in with these Enchanted Blossoms cards? They're really pretty cards. You'll see. There's definitely a connection going on. The Divine Masculine is, I think he's getting closer to approaching the feminine. Now, this is a general reading. This may not happen for everybody, but I do feel that this reading here, if anybody is resonating with this, your Divine Masculine is coming towards you. Very beautiful. I'm going to keep... All right. I didn't expect to get these cards, to be honest with you. So we have Courage. And we have Dignity. And then we have Appreciation. So this, I'm going to be real with you. This particular relationship, this divine relationship that I'm talking about between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, it requires a severe amount of courage. I feel like the feminine has honored this courage. She has heard the message from Spirit, and she has followed that advice. So the plant is mullein, and the butterfly is the purple shot copper. Now, mullein is actually a really beautiful herb to help your lungs. You can smoke it, and it is a very powerful healing herb for your lungs. If you have any type of lung issue, it's really wise to smoke mullein. And if you go over here to this card here, Dignity, and the flower is Dahlia, and the butterfly is the Orient butterfly. And dignity is what the Divine Masculine is coming into. He is going to approach the feminine, and he is on his path, and at this time in his life, he is feeling a tremendous amount of dignity. And he's got dignity in his heart, and he's opening up to love. He's being guided by the heavens and his heart is on fire. His emotions are in a strong, just a very strong place, you know. It's just he's coming to you with dignity, and you don't want anything else, to be honest with you. You don't want any shadiness. You don't want any lightheartedness when it comes to this connection. You want a strong man who truly will stand up for this connection with dignity and respect. So that's awesome. I find that to be really beautiful. Try to push these up a little bit. And then you have here Appreciation. And Appreciation is followed with the Sunflower and the Diana Fritillary. So that would be the butterfly that this is here. The Diana Fritillary with the sunflowers. And the sunflowers is, you know, also another sign of the sun. Very positive, very yes type of energy. Appreciation, which would be the feminine, where you see more yellow here, as you can see. So That is a definite connection that I feel is either the feminine truly appreciates his masculine, even though they're not together. Maybe she has walked her own path and they're in separation. However, she still truly appreciates who he is and the path that he has walked on. And you can see in her stance right here that, you know, when you know that you're deserving, you truly appreciate the moment. Wow. I mean, that's I really didn't expect this kind of reading, to be honest with you. I was more thinking that it was going to be just like, actually, I didn't even know what to expect, but this really has to do with the divine connection and where we stand at this time. I think that the divine feminine should continue to appreciate where she is at in her life. She is transforming into a beautiful feminine who is enjoying the fruits and the beauty of life as she is engulfed in the flowers. She has a basket of flowers. She has a flower in her hand. It's interesting because he's got a bouquet of flowers and she's holding a flower. So very bouquet is, you know, all about a gift, and it's a gift of love, to show love and to show respect and the connection and the appreciation. And this man can only do this in dignity at this time when he approaches her. So he may try to contact, and it's going to take a lot of courage, as you see here, you know, hearing the messages from spirit. It's going to take a lot of courage for the loving man to open his heart with dignity and come forward to the deserving feminine. The feminine is going to have to really understand how to open her heart and know that she deserves love and to be embraced by love. And to appreciate the energy that is coming to her from her divine, loving man. Wow. So let's look at the overall themes with the bottom of the deck. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Travel. So there could be some travel coming up sometime soon. And sincerity. Wow. So the overall energy at this time is that there could be travel. So the divine masculine could travel towards the feminine with a message or a gift showing his appreciation. She is accepting what is at this time. Oops. Make sure that everything's good. Oh, good. So she's accepting everything that is at this time. You see the hands are open. They are respecting and embracing a flower. Looks like a gardenia. Pure love and light energy is what she is accepting, where he is at. And the travel card, which are events. There could be some travel coming up in both the divine masculine and the divine feminine's present moment at this time. You know that the stay-at-home order is being lifted, so that could be, a sign that traveling is coming up, or could be happening now. So yeah, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous reading, and I'm going to just leave it at that, you guys. This is the first reading with these 3 new decks. I hope you truly enjoyed that. I know I did, and I hope that you resonated with this, the feeling of this reading that Spirit is, coming through with the messages. I really feel like the Spirit is really trying hard to come through with appreciation and just really trying to give us a little bit of light and love when it comes to this connection, so we can hang in there and not lose faith and open ourselves back open to love. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys at that. I don't want to have an hour-long reading. I just wanted to do a short one just to kind of tap into Spirit and to say hi to everybody, and hope that you all are doing super well. Thanks so much for listening and watching, and you guys take care and stay healthy, stay in your hearts, and keep walking your path, because y'all are doing well. All right, I love you guys, and until next time, namaste.